And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they can put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Brandon Pfaadt.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Josh Naylor leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Crawford mashed a couple of homers in his last game. That one inside, and now it's even 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for Game 2.
This group is feeling great after winning the opener, Boo. Keep the good vibes going today, and they could find themselves up 2-0.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Brendan Donovan. Pfaadt, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Carroll sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at Chase Field, and pitching in this game, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Off the mark there.
Ball one.
1-0.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Marcelo Zuna. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Up and in, and that's ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 2 of the World Series. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Corbin Carroll in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Now one missed. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Battling here as he fouls it away. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Mariners 0. Game 2 of the World Series. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a foul out of play. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3. This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Brandon Lau now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Tying run and scoring position here at the top of the second. Just off the inside edge.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Foul ball there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. It's in and out of his glove. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Steps on first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Spencer Horwitz, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ball one there. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Pitch misses inside, and now 3-0.
I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That's in there. 0-2. Pitch gets away.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Full count.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 on, 2 outs. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Randy Arozarena in the box now. Takes strike 1.
1 strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
1-1.
Next offering is outside. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Some things we show. It's just some places we go.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Peyton Smith. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Adrian Castillo, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Inside, 2-2. In the air, right side. Two down. Edmundo Sosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Naylor. Thaw back to work. There's a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's in the dirt.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Jones makes the grab, one away. J.P. Crawford will hit next. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Fouled off. He was late. Ripped to third. Whips it to Smith. That's the second out. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the World Series. In the dirt, the throw to second is offline. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home, the throw in, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. There's the strike. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think at the top hand is a little...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. In for a strike, 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Slap the other way, foul. Next pitch is outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Drew Jones, the next to hit, takes outside. And that misses. Now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Loud. Corrals it. 2 away. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Fought off foul. A little bit high. Ball 1.
Two-one.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez brings it in for the 3rd out. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the DH, Spencer Horwitz. First pitch misses. Horwitz in his 4th year, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Knee high, that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So digging in, Dominic Cano. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the air, center field. Jones should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carried. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And now, Randy Arozarena. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball.
Arozarena on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 4. Down the number 2 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And that one almost hit him. Ripped on a line. And there's 1 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rodriguez right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
That's in there. And that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just
Outside, ball.
missed. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. A little bit low, and that is ball one.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
In the air, left field. Gurriel pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sosa. They get the force. That's out number 3. Mariners lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Game 2 of the World Series. Leading off, Adrian Castillo. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And now Edmundo Sosa tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're level. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Drew Jones stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Arozarena puts it away, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now at 3 apiece. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough.
Bringing in the left with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Lau up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Spencer Horwitz up next for the Mariners. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ground ball left side, could be two. Goes to second for one. Over to Pavin Smith. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Dominic Cano. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's a little bit high. And the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's off the mark. Now 2-2. Inside, just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good job to fight that one off. With the go-ahead run at first, here in Game 2 of the World Series. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position, so some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That one ripped. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Gilbert back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that is out of play. Next offering is downstairs. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Donovan makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Canzone on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Marte stands in now, looks at that one inside. Line to left, fair ball. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That misses. 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Corbin goes down on strikes.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And Naylor swings through that one.
0-1.
To the right side, Smith. Handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, J.P. Crawford. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. All tied up here in the late stages of game 2. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Donovan stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's the automatic.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hit.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. There's a strike at the knees. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is again.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. His second home run of the series, and they add a pair. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Yeah, the batter now, Brandon Lau. Just missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a little bit low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman,
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that's up under the walkway and out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dick. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Adrian Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. No outs. Runner at first. Now up next for Arizona, Edmundo Sosa. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
2-0. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Grounder might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jones digs in now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Fastball is outside. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. He goes down looking.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that one gets past the catcher. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Now 3-0. And there's the strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. David Bednar. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Spencer Horwitz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Curve in the dirt. Next pitch, not close, up high. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's going to be Dominic Cano. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one is upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. There's the strike. And that one way outside. 3-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carroll sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Flips the corner. 0-1. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. And downstairs. Squirts away a little bit. The 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Arozarena in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right side, hard hit. Marte throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Seattle as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andres Munoz.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ozuna, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tie it up. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Off the mark there. And 1-1. Just missed. And it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Making a move at first. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corbin Carroll. Slice the other way and foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So digging in, Pavin Smith. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. 0-1. And that's fouled off. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's the catcher, Adrian Castillo. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off.
No ball.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Martinez.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So digging in, Josh Naylor, known for his late inning heroics, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-1. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's a really good take.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Crawford goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Bases empty, one away here in Game 2 of the World Series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground to third. Whips it to Smith. He's out. And that quickly, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Donovan stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Pitch misses there. 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 2. To the right side, Lawler. On to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. We're all tied up, 5-5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Edward Bizzardo. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Castillo. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you let it miss it like that.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Edmundo Sosa. Just off the inside edge. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And there's a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And just misses with that one. 1 down, winning run on first. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering upstairs.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Jones in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Drew Jones stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
That's the third, and it's just foul. That was close. And that one is inside ball one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Winning run stands at second. That one the other way, and a base hit. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Really important at bat coming up now.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Ground ball nailer. Takes it himself. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning, John Curtis. Now into the ball game on defense, number 8. He'll be out in left field. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much, a low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. On a line. And that one's gone. And now they're out in front. It's 6-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
One down. Now it's the Mariners DH, Spencer Horwitz. That's in there, and that is strike one. Curtis, in his 7th season, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Cano. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Perdomo to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mariners 7 and the Diamondbacks 5. Back now. And on the mound, the closer, Matt Brash.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that one wrapped foul. And it's fouled away. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Pavin Smith. He's already homered in this game. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1. That one missing inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate here in extra innings. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Castillo, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The tying run at the plate. That's inside. And that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now here is Edmundo Sosa.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And that's way high, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a strike, and a count 2-1. Outside, Alec Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late swing, fouled off. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Swinging a foul ball at the plate, they'll do it again.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's going to be Alec Thomas. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Matt Strom.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
There's a line drive to left field. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Diamondbacks walk it off in game 2.
postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And a final 8-7. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.